Hey everyone, in this week's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to modify your sample robot in the VRT using the Attachments Dialog to get more out of your robot. Alright, so here we are for our next lesson on the VRT software. I have it opened again to the main menu, and remember this time I'm going to show you how to modify the existing sample robots to get more usability out of them. I'm not yet up to importing our own robots into the software. That'll be next week's tutorial. But if for right now you want to use the sample robot, I'm going to show you how to modify it. Now, previously we had used the Getting Started environment, but today I'm going to be using the maze environment for this lesson, just because I think it's a little bit more appropriate. Now, the maze environment is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a maze with a black line running through it, and the objective is to program your robot to follow this black line to the other side into the red square, which is your target zone here. Now, let's take a look at the sample robot that they give us. This is a little bit different from the one in the other environment, the Getting Started environment, which was the basic Lego Educator bot. So I'm going to come around to the front of the robot using my camera controls. I'm using the truck camera here, so that's Alt and right clicking. And we're going to then view the other side of this robot. Now we see for obvious reasons this robot is not going to be capable of line following, and that is of course because it doesn't have a color sensor. Now the way we're going to add a color sensor is through the Attachments Dialog. So the first thing we want to do is use this tool, the Move Selected Object tool, to select our robot, and if you like you can even move it around a little bit, but we are not going to need to for right now. So after we have our robot selected, we're going to come up here to Actor, and then come over here to Manage Attachments for VRT Bot. And this is going to open up our Attachments Dialog so we can modify the sample robot that they've given us. And you see here, we can scroll around to the various sides of the robot, just rotating. And we have a whole bunch of different available attachments, one of which is a color sensor, and we can have up to 2 color sensors. And of course there are also ultrasonic sensors you can add, rams, flippers, hammers. These down here aren't necessarily relevant to this specific challenge, but you can add them if you wish. What we're interested in today is a color sensor so we can do some line following. So we have the color sensor here, and there are 3 different positions that they give you for the color sensor. Each attachment is going to have different positions that they allow you to place it on. So something like the flat ram will only give you one option to place it on the front. An ultrasonic sensor will give you also one option, but with the color sensor we get 3 different options. So we can put it in the middle of the robot, we can put it in the front left, or the front right. And for right now I'm going to put it in the front right so it's nice in the open and we can easily see it. So after you've selected your attachment here and what position you like it in here, you can click Add, and now it's on our robot and ready for use. And of course you can keep adding more attachments if you wish, but for now you get the point, and this is all that we'll need for this. So when you're done, just click OK, and here we are with our robot again, and it has our color sensor and we've attached it. So that's awesome. That's what I wanted to show you for today. Now if we come over here to this icon, this is real-time data. This will pull up another menu here. Right now it's blank, but if we were to press play, it's going to give us all kinds of data. It's going to give us motor information, so motor power, the current run state, the target speed, all different kinds of things like degrees remaining, and this is helpful for programming. And I'm showing you this now because you can also use it to read the color sensor value. So if we come up here, there's the color sensor value. Now if we drive our robot around, you'll see that it'll read different values mimicking a real life robot. So if we're over this wood grain, we'll get a mix of red, green, and blue to get that precise color. If we come back over the line, we're just going to get black. See, it's 00255, that's just black. If we move over the green square, all we're going to get now is just green. So now you can see, after you've added some sensors, you can use this real-time data dialog to read the information off of your sensors and motors, and that's going to make programming a lot easier. And of course, programming is going to be coming in the future. The Virtual Robotics Toolkit, or VRT, is a computer simulation software made by a company called Attachments Robotics that allows you to build and program your very own robot and go through all of the steps of prototyping a robot without ever needing a physical one. If you would like to learn more about this software, please click the link and go to my website, and I'll have a full written description of the software and a link on where you could purchase the software as well as get a discount. Thanks for watching my tutorial this week. If you found it helpful, be sure to subscribe for more tutorials like this every week, and if you have an idea for a tutorial, be sure to submit it in the comments section below. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.